The Scotsman political correspondent Jerry Peeve actually wrote the article, got the interview, and joins us now. Jerry, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Did you have any idea that your article today and your interview with Samantha Power would set off such a firestorm?
To be completely honest, no, I didn't until the phone call started coming through today. But I did feel it would have been a dereliction of duty not to have done the article in the way that it was done. The quotes were on the tape as far as...
Let me ask you about the context of the conversation. I mean, how did this come up?
Sure.
I mean, it really does seem like she was caught at an unguarded moment, or she was being unusually candid.
Yes, she was being probably unusually candid. She was probably jet-lagged. She'd had a busy day. But we had set up an interview to publicise her book, which I must say is a very good book, called Chasing the Flame, incidentally. But she came in, we had a chat. She was distracted by a phone call that had come through from another special advisor on the campaign. She came back. I fiddled around with the tape recorder, and she kindly waited for me to switch it back on so she knew it was going to be recorded. And then she described a little bit of the context of the phone call and that things hadn't gone so well in Ohio for the campaign that day. And then the comments came out about Hillary.
Well, let me ask you, as you point out in your article, she says, we effed up in Ohio. In Ohio, they're obsessed, and Hillary is going to town on it because she knows Ohio is the only place they can. And then, of course, the record, the comment, she's a monster, too. That is off the record. She is stooping to anything. Why are you printing something when she said that's off the record?
Because I don't know what the convention is in American journalism, but in Britain here, we have very firm rules about the fact that generally you establish whether a conversation or interview is on or off the record before it actually happens. Now, this was an interview to publicise her book. She made some off-the-cuff remarks, which were on the record, they're on the tape. She even waited for the tape to start recording. And then I think once she noticed that they were quite controversial, she tried to withdraw just that very remark about Hillary allegedly being a monster. I don't know of any journalist worth their salt who would have pulled a remark. We're not in the business to self-censor or to censor ourselves. We're in the business to print the truth and to print or to show at least a little bit of some of the tensions that are going on behind the campaign.
Have you spoken with Samantha Power or anyone in the Obama campaign since you printed that article?
I haven't spoken to anyone sort of official or on an official basis in the Obama campaign.
So no one's called you back and said, you know, why did you print that? She said, this part's off the record.
Well, there was one sort of unofficial clarification phone call, and that phone call was off the record, and we established it was off the record at the start, so I'm not going to go into that one. But on this occasion, it was established that it was off the record from the beginning, unlike the interview.
I wish you'd print that one. I'm interested to know about what that conversation was. But I must ask you, given her comments calling Hillary Clinton a monster, she has since now resigned from the campaign. The campaign now is taking this even a step further, really lambasting Samantha Power, even for other comments she has made about Iraq and Barack Obama. Are you saddened at all that she had to resign about this?
Of course I'm saddened from a personal point of view, because she's actually a very intelligent, articulate woman, and her heart seems to be in the right place. So I never set out to get a scalp. I did not set out to stitch her up. But what I couldn't do was pass up the opportunity to show some of the tensions that are going on behind the campaign, and up till now, they seem to have kept a lid on them.
All right. Well, Jerry Peeve, who had the interview with Samantha Power, who got that comment on tape, that Hillary Clinton is a monster, and has now led to a huge day here in America in terms of our political coverage. Jerry Peeve, thanks so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you.